Hi, it's Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate you stopping by. You know what? There's plenty of drama to talk about. That's not what this is going to be about. In fact, instead, we're going to talk about the better part of expats. What do they bring here? How can you be a better expat, even if you don't want to? You know what? We're going to give you 4 examples, all right? And then you make a decision. You decide. Let's talk about it.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Okay. We see all the drama. We comment on the drama. Sometimes we do a video or two about the drama. All right. We get accused of this and that. Doesn't really matter. All right. That being said, sometimes we don't look, and when I say we, I mean all of us, expats, both here and those coming, at how much good the expats bring. I mean, you think about this for a second, all right? You don't have to fly 8,000 miles to find drama. You can find it right in your own country. I don't care what country you're from. The United States is full of it. The UK is full of it. Even Australia has some drama, all right? Although I don't keep really abreast of it. I'm sure there's some. I guess maybe I could be mistaken. But instead, let's talk about the good. I'm going to give you four examples, all right, of what good expats do instead of crazy expats, I guess is the best word for it, instead of toxic expats, all right? And these aren't YouTubers. None of them are. They're just normal, everyday expats, all right? So we're going to call them, the first 3, we're going to call Jimmy, John, and Jason, all right? So let's talk about Jimmy first. Now, Jimmy's actually married to a Filipina, I think about 8 years now, maybe 9, all right? He's retired, and let's see what good has Jimmy done. Well, he has rebuilt 2 houses in his wife's province. He has built from the ground up 2 more houses, one of which is his, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, vacation house, whatever, for when his wife and he go down to the province, which they do every 4 to 8 weeks religiously. Okay? His average grocery bill is over 200,000 pesos. He takes 2 vans of people to the grocery store when he goes down. He's got 3 nieces, or 2 nieces and a nephew, but something like that he puts through college. He pays for their tuition, their books, their lab fees, all right? Spending money, room and board, because they don't live in the province, okay? All of those things. He does all of those. You can imagine how much he spends a year. And all of that money goes into the local economy. It goes into furthering the future of these Filipino lives. All right? He's building an education for the future of the Philippines. Sometimes we call him a saint. We wonder if one of these days they may erect a statue for him down there. I doubt it. All right. So that's I don't know, expat number one. All right. I'll get the names all confused. None of these are their real names. Some of them watch this channel. They know who I'm talking about. Expat number two. Expat number two is retired, a man of the world. He's been around multiple countries and everything else. He retired here. He had no intention of falling in love, but it's obvious that he has. Okay? Now, he and his partner have been together, I don't know, 3 years, maybe a little longer. He pays for her to go to nursing school, pays for her transportation, takes care of the bills. That's injecting money into the economy. She's in her second year of nursing school now, over halfway done, if not almost done, or getting ready to start her third. Okay? So he's injecting money into the local Philippine economy, and he's preparing the Philippines with an educated, career-oriented partner. And I'm going to tell you, I know both the wife of the first guy and the partner of the second guy. And these are solid, normal Filipinas. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's talk about the third one. The third one, he's retired military, in no intention of getting into a long-term relationship. None at all. But he did. Okay? He puts her through school. They've been together for, 2 years or so. He puts her to school. He pays for her schooling, her education, her books. In fact, I was speaking with him earlier today. They were getting ready to go up to SM to grab some things for a school project that she's doing. In addition to that, he gives her an allowance so that she can send money to her family. Now, I'm not going to get into how much money. And you may ask, well, what about you, Mike? What about you and Arlen? We don't talk about our charitable giving. It'd be bragging, all right? And nobody likes that. It's not necessary, okay? Don't worry about it. We do. We just don't need to talk about it. Then there's the fourth guy. The fourth guy is British. The three previous guys are all three Americans. Okay? The fourth guy is British. He's not retired. In fact, he still works. He owns a very, very, very large business here in Angeles City. All right? During pandemic, not only did he keep all of his employees employed, he fed them. And every payday, he put together a couple kilos of rice, some canned goods, something else. And as they picked up their pay, they got that. In addition to that, he has supported the entire barangay on multiple occasions. And we're talking about, 50 or 60 bags of, the 40 kilo bags of rice and canned foods and everything else. You may know him. All right. Mark Savino, British guy, young. He's done a lot and injected a lot of community emphasis on charity into the Angeles City community. So with that being said, these are good things. These are things that they've done. We don't need to focus on the drama of crazy expats. You don't have to leave your country to find that. All right? You can be otherwise. And there are YouTubers that give as well. We've seen that. We've seen it. I'm not going to go into it for the sake of saying, well, I said this one, but I didn't say that one, or this one gave, but I didn't say it because it wasn't much. You know, every little bit that they give is something positive. It really and truly is. But those three expats, we personally know. All right. Mark is an acquaintance. I wouldn't call him a friend. I'd call him an acquaintance. All right. We know each other. We say hello to each other. We talk to each other. But he's not going to invite me to dinner at his house. And I doubt he would come to dinner at mine, to be honest with you. All right. He's just a busy man. But those other three we know. We see them all the time. You know, they give into the Philippine economy, but they invest also in the Philippine people. They know Filipinos are good people, that they're not lazy, that they given a chance, they will work towards success. They just need that opportunity. And these guys provide it. They absolutely provide it. So instead of talking about the drama, let's talk about the good things. In the comments below, let us know what you think. Tell us how you feel. All right? Do you see more expats doing the right thing? Now, I'm going to tell you, before you answer that, if you don't live here around expats, okay, it's going to be very hard for you to see that, because what makes money on YouTube is drama. Okay, drama and sex. I had a professor in college when I was in undergraduate school, all right, in an economics class. He said, you know something? There are three businesses that will always make money. Always. Sex, drugs, and liquor. Well, pretty much YouTube falls right down that path, it seems like. All right. So that's what you see. But what about you that are here that see people? Do you see the generosity of their hearts? Do you see their belief in just how good people are and their faith in what they can accomplish? Because not a one of these guys would be doing this. These are all three smart guys. They wouldn't be doing this if they didn't feel that there wasn't some faith in the capability of those people. So you tell me what you think about it. We'd be interested to know. Thanks so much. Have a great day.